Hello, in this video we will be learning about Microsoft Teams, the basics of how to get started with Microsoft Teams. Now if you're using the web-based version, you would start by going to Google and typing Microsoft Office 365. After you've typed Microsoft Office 365, you will log in to your account using your username and password. As a Surrey School District student, you have access to several applications through Microsoft 365, including Outlook, OneDrive, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, OneNote, SharePoint, Teams, Sway, and Forms. The main ones you'll be interested in using, of course, is Microsoft Word and PowerPoint and Teams. Today we're going to be talking about Teams. OneDrive is also very useful for moving large files and storing your work. Also, with OneDrive, I recommend saving your work in multiple locations. Either OneDrive and a hard drive or OneDrive and a flash drive, so you have your important project saved in multiple locations. Now with Teams, you click on Teams and it will take you to the Teams application. This is the web-based application here, and there's one class there. We're going to leave that class and we're going to go down to a blank class here called Class Empty for Learning Teams. We'll click there where there's no students in this class, and we can take a look at what Teams looks like. Over on the far left side, you will see a blue-purple line of tabs, and the most important one there is to find Teams. There's some other ones, chat and calendar, but the main one you're going to do is look for Teams and click on Teams tab within the Teams application. Teams is organized by tabs, and they have specific names. In this section here, the tabs are called channels. You may not have very many channels. You might only have the general channel, but your teacher may have added extra channels to your section here. And here you'll find general channel, another channel called Class Meetings Online here, and another channel called the Hidden Channel Group, or specifically it may be a Wednesday group or some other name there. There could be many more channels, but here there's just 3 channels. The key thing here to learn is that you want to make sure you've selected the correct channel that you're looking for. The general channel has the most stuff, including files and assignments. So it's the most important channel to be aware of. However, there may be other channels. So if I click, say, for example, on Class Meetings Online, I can find that there's a Files tabs here, a Notes tab, and a Post tab at the top. Same thing with the Hidden channel. But if I go back to the General, it says there's 3 more, and I can find there's Class Notebook, Assignments, and Grades. That's what that looks like on the online version. Now I'm going to also open up the desktop version of Teams so you can see the slightly different look. I'm going to bring the desktop version over here and put it over top. And you can see that it's just got a slightly different look. Now if I make it larger, you can see that all these tabs are showing up here. Post, Files, Assignments at the top of the general channel. If I was looking for the Assignments tab here, but I was in a different channel, it's not there, and I'm like, I cannot find the Assignments channel. That could be a problem. So you want to make sure you're on the right channel, the correct channel called General, to find the Assignments section. Now, what else would you want to note at the top? You can note that you may be looking for something in Files. And for example, you're maybe looking for this world political map with countries in Files, and you'll be having an assignment where you need to find some countries, say in Europe or South America. Now you can see up here there's a close here, and so I can close that tab or that resource. Also, there's Class Notebook. You may be looking for that at some point in time to find where your class notebook is located, and then there's assignments. You can also see that there's a grades tab. Okay, for example, here we can see that there's a couple assignments, attendance quiz, and an assignment called summer. You can click on that. Say if we were to click on summer, we can go to student view here, and you can see what it would look like in the student view. Over here, there's a place where called Immersive Reader, where you can get it to read it to you if you are feeling like doing so. For example,
Summer. Due September 16th, 2020, 11:59 p.m. Instructions. Answer the question, what did you do this summer? Summer. Due September 16th.
okay, we'll leave that, and you can see how that has some nice functionality with the Immersive Reader. It's very powerful. Now, to submit, just beside here, you'll have a button that's often called Submit or Turned In. This is where you'll click, and then you will attach any documents you need, and then also click after you have uploaded. So remember, after you have uploaded, you need to pause and click the button that finishes it, which is either labeled Submit or Turn In, to make sure it's complete after you have done the uploading step. All right, back here, just to review, Teams is an application available to you through Microsoft Office 365. On the far left, there is the purple-blue tab where you can select from those options, and you want to select Teams. Then you want to select the correct channel in this big white box, and then you want to look at the tabs across the top and find the correct place where you're looking for, which could be under Posts, for example. All right, hopefully that gives you the basics of how to browse through and look at Teams. Oh, one last thing I'll show you in Posts. For meetings, maybe I will actually show you in class meetings online here. This is where I would go meet now, and we will go meet now. Now, there the meeting is started, and here is the option for turning the camera off, turning the microphone off, and with the camera off, just the little picture shows up there. And there's also this button here to show a conversation on this side, where you can type hi or something that you want to ask a question. This is a great function. And then say if somebody asks, what is the name of the princess in Frozen? Question mark. And somebody answers Olaf. Okay, so you can see that there's this conversation going on. You can then comment back with, okay, thumbs up. That is the correct answer. Olaf is the name of the princess in Frozen. Or change that to a oops, surprise reaction. Okay, so that's some functionality of the chat there, and some functionality. Now over here I could turn the camera on and off. Notice the microphone is muted, and back off again. And here's some share tray functionality, which I'm not going to talk about at this point in time. But now, how do I hang up? Here's the hang up button that ends that chat, and the meeting ended there in 1 minute and 38 seconds. How was the call quality? How was it? 3 stars. Okay. But we'll just dismiss that for now. That concludes our video about Teams. If you have any questions, don't forget you can always email me. Have a happy day. Remember to be calm, be kind, and be safe.